Hello and welcome to this training session on Clockify. To log in, visit www.clockify.me. So once you've logged in, please ensure that you're using the SWGP workspace and not your own. To change workspaces, click on your name and it will show you the workspaces that you've been added to. So once you're in the correct workspace, you will see that everything has already been set up for you, such as projects and tags. So now I'm going to show you how to add a task. So for every task you time, you need to ensure that you are allocating a project and a PCN tag to it. If this is not done, the time task will not be linked correctly when reporting. Okay, for an example, I am working on prepping interviews for Kenilworth and Warwick PCN today, so I will enter my task in the What Are You Working On field, choose a project, which will be HR, and then I need to select a PCN that I'm actioning the work for. The $sign is to add financial value to the task, and as we're a federation, we don't charge per task, so please ensure this is greyed out. If you've already completed the task, but you want to add it to the tracker as a backdated task, you can do this by entering your start and finish time and selecting the correct date. Once you've entered this time, it will work out your total time spent on the task, and then when you're happy, click Add. If you're working on a task currently and you want to start the timer in real time, click on the clock timer and then start the timer, and then it will run until you click stop. So now I'm going to create an incomplete task just to show you that if you've added a task and missed out some information, you can always go back into the time task and edit it afterwards. So Clockify has an app that is free to download. I would advise doing this as you can always run it in the background instead of having to keep your browser open on the Clockify webpage. You can do this by visiting clockify.me and clicking onto the apps. The first app that is shown is the browser add-on. Personally, I wouldn't advise downloading this as you will need the browser to be open whilst using the time tracker. The next downloadable application is a desktop app, and this is the one that I would suggest downloading. And the final application is for your smartphone. This is a handy app if you are working on projects without your laptop. So going back to the desktop app, to download, select the appropriate for your device, and once downloaded, the app will ask you to sign in. These are the same login details that you used on the website. Once logged in, ensure that the desktop app is in the SWGP workspace by clicking on the settings icon. The app will display the previous tasks that you've added to the workspace. Adding a task in the desktop app is very similar to how it's done in the browser. So you enter the task, press start, and the timer will start as you add additional information. So now I'm going to go back to the Clockify website to show you the reporting side if you ever need to do this. So you'll notice that I've added more tasks so we can have a better understanding when looking at the reports and the dashboard. You will notice that the time tracker page has put all the grouped tasks in by date and time. So to start reporting, we're going to hover over the reports and select the Summary tab. The summary reporting gives more of a visual report. It displays charts instead of just using detailed text like the detailed report offers. So now we're going to create a report, and dependent on what results you want to report, select the appropriate filters. So I only want to see at this moment tasks that I've completed for all the PCNs. You are given the option to export this report as a PDF, a CSV file, or an Excel file. So I'm going to use the PDF file, and here's what it looks like. So you'll notice that this report doesn't show you tags, so if you just want to see a report from each PCN, I would advise that you run a report for each PCN individually. If you don't want your charts to be included in your reports and just a task list, you can use a detailed report instead. You can find this section by hovering over the tab Reports and clicking on the detailed reports and filter and export as you would as in the summary report. You will notice for the penultimate task, I was working across all PCNs. So if you don't want to show the list within the report of all of the PCNs, please add each task for the individual PCN individually and not click on multiple PCNs. So moving on to the dashboard section. The dashboard section is for your own personal use to see where you're spending your time. You cannot report from this section, and nor can you tailor it to show you your filtered options. So if you want to see more detailed information that you can filter, use the reporting section. If you would like more information about Clockify or anything else digital, please do get in touch with me and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you for watching.